Yeah, I had a scripture found in the book of, let's see, 2 Timothy 4:2. It says, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. The key word there I was looking at was reprove. Now, if you're in this truth, you're supposed to reprove outside of the truth. That's meaning people that are outside of the truth, and inside of the truth, meaning people that claim that they're in the truth. All right? And I looked up that word rebuke, and the Greek word there is
Strong's G 1651, elegho. Elegho.
And it says down here, it says to convict, refute, confute, by conviction, to bring to light, or to bring to the light, to expose. So that's what we're doing. Like right now we're focusing on Bubble Eyes. We're exposing him. All right? We're exposing him to be the liar that he is. You know? That's pretty much it on that.
Yeah, so now we're going to go into Acts, the 10th chapter, and we're going to read this quick, and then whatever key points we come across, we're going to go into it. So go ahead, Ak.
Acts chapter 10, verse 1. There was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band, a devout man and one that feared the Most High with all his house, which gave much honor to the people and prayed to the Most High always.
Yeah, it says devout man and one that feareth the Most High. Let's look up the word devout and let's look up the word fear.
Okay, the word devout is the Greek word
Strong's G 2152, eusebes. Eusebes.
and it says pious, dutiful, pious. Down here it says devout, godly. Another word for godly is righteous. That's pretty much it.
Now, Ak, where did that word go back to that, Ak?
Okay.
If you go to the right of the box, to the bottom, under where you hit the click where the voice is, go where you click for the voice.
Okay.
Right below that, you have them root words. Is there
Right.
anything there?
Yeah. There's,
How many of them? One?
There's two. There's
Go to that, because that's where the word stemmed from.
okay. Well, this is the root word.
Strong's G 2095, you.
And it says to be well off, fare well, prosper, acting well. Basically to be well off.
Okay, good. All right, go back and hit the other root word.
And here's the other root word.
Strong's G 4576, sabo. Sabo.
It says to revere, to worship. Another word for revere is to reverence. To worship.
Don't sound like an Edomite to me.
Oh, hell no.
Now let's go to the word fear.
Okay. We're going to go back to Acts 10 and 1. We're going to look up the word feared.
Strong's G 5399, fabeo. Fabeo.
It says to put to flight by terrifying. To put to flight, to flee, to fear, to be afraid. Basically to be afraid. Oh, down here, to reverence, venerate, to treat with deference or reverential obedience.
Yep, that's the word of the Most High. This is Psalms 10 and 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his ways. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I meant to get Psalms 36 and 4. He devises mischief upon his bed. It says, he setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. No, that wasn't it either. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, 36 and 1. The transgression of the wicked saith within my heart that there is no fear of the Most High before his eyes. So how can Cornelius be an Edomite when we know the Edomites are the wicked, and the wicked don't fear the Most High? They don't reverence the Most High. That's why you got they passing all this legislation for homosexuals to get married and lesbians to get married, because they don't have any fear or reverence to the Most High's words.
Yeah, because none of these Edomites are out there teaching that, man. If there was such a guy as Cornelius that happened to be a Edomite, you would have a Cornelius back here. You would have a similar guy. Why would the Most High save a Edomite, Cornelius, as this guy says, but there's no Edomites with this knowledge now? You don't see no blonde-haired, blue-eyed crackers on the corner talking about the children of Israel or the people of this Negro descent and all that. That's the full truth. Where have you ever seen a cracker with a Hebrew Israelite garment with a sign of the 12 tribes trying to wake up the, we come out here week after week, to try to wake you Negroes up and Puerto Ricans or Ephraim? Ain't nobody teaching that, man. Okay, so let's read on.
Right, it says back in Acts 10 and 2, a devout man and one that feared the Most High with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to the Most High always. He saw in a vision, evidently about the 9th hour of the day, an angel of the Most High coming into him and saying unto him, Cornelius. And when he looked on him, he was afraid and said, What is it, Lord? And he said unto him, Thy prayers and thine alms are come up for memorial before the Most High. Now, I got a quick precept, Proverbs 28 and 8. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. So the angel told Cornelius that the Most High heard his prayer, and his prayer came, and his alms came before a memorial before the Most High. And now send men to Joppa and call for one Simon, whose surname is Peter. He lodgeth with one Simon a tanner, whose house is by the sea side. He shall tell thee what thou oughtest to do. And when the angel which spake unto Cornelius was departed, he called 2 of his household servants and a devout soldier of them that waited on him continually. And then he had declared all these things unto them. And when he had declared all these things unto them, he sent them to Joppa. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour. And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance, and saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descending unto him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the 4 corners, and let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of 4-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. But Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. And the voice spake unto him again the second time, What the Most High hath cleansed, that call not thou common. And this vision that was shown to him 3 times represented the wild beasts, and the unclean things represented the Israelites that were scattered among these nations that were unclean by reason of keeping the customs and doing the things of the other nations. That's what made them unclean. And that not only were they worshiping their idols and wearing their clothing, they were also committing acts that homosexual acts that the Greeks and the Romans and all them were doing. They were eating pork, they were having sex. They were having orgies with men, women, praying to other gods. They were going into the temples, sacrificing animals to different gods and different deities. So that's what made them unclean. But when the Lord showed the vision to Peter, he showed it to him as unclean beasts, and he told him to eat. Now the eating part meant that he had to go out there and teach these people. That's why didn't the Most High tell Ezekiel, eat the roll and then go and speak to the house of Israel? That's what he meant. All right. It says, this was done thrice, and the vessel was received up again into heaven. Now while Peter doubted in himself what this vision which he had seen should mean, behold, the men which were sent from Cornelius had made enquiry for Simon's house, and stood before the gate, and called and asked whether Simon, which was surnamed Peter, were lodged there. While Peter thought on the vision, the Spirit said unto him, Behold, 3 men seek thee. Arise therefore, and get thee down, and go with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them. Then Peter went down to the men which were sent unto him from Cornelius, and said, Behold, I am he whom ye seek. What is the cause wherefore ye are come? And they said, Cornelius, the centurion, a just man, and one that feared the Most High, and of good report among all the nation of the Jews, was warned from the Most High by an holy angel to send for thee into his house to hear words of thee. Then called he them in and lodged them. And on the morrow Peter went away with them, and certain brethren from Joppa accompanied him. And the morrow after they entered into Caesarea, and Cornelius waited for them, and had called together his kinsmen and near friends. And as Peter was coming in, Cornelius met him and fell down at his feet and worshipped him. But Peter took him up, saying, Stand up, I myself